9:15, and we might once have been told we've never had it so good, but it seems that today we've never had things so quickly, from instant credit to iPod downloads and food that comes faster and faster. It's no wonder it seems that young people are unable to accept the word no.
But is that really true? We're going to be speaking to the music promoter Harvey Goldsmith and teenage author jellyellie in just a moment. First, though, let's take a look at a well-known teenager who isn't keen on receiving advice and certainly never takes no for an answer.
Everything okay over there?
Are you talking to me?
I'm just seeing if everything's all right.
Rubbish, yeah?
You know, you might enjoy it a bit more if you speed it up a bit.
Are you talking to me again?
You're going at a snail's pace.
What?
I'm just saying you're going at a snail's pace.
I ain't got a snail's face.
Why don't you just try running?
Are you Kelly Holmes?
What I mean is...
But are you Kelly Holmes, though?
All I'm saying...
But is your name Kelly Holmes?
Look...
But is your name Kelly Holmes, though?
If you just...
On your passport, right? On the page marked name...
Look...
Does it say Kelly Holmes? But is your name Kelly Holmes, though?
No, my name is not Kelly Holmes.
Well, shut up, then.
What's it all day long? Well, as we say, Harvey Goldsmith is here along with teenage author jellyellie. Very good morning to you both. We've been trying all morning to find out your real name, jellyellie, but you're not disclosing it, are you?
Oh, no, can't do that.
But you've written about teenagers for us big people. And what's all this then about the me generation? Do you really want everything now?
I think it's all about the generation gap. You know, we've grown up with technology and we're the first generation to have ever done that. And that changes our attitude. And we see ourselves as the ones with the technology. And it's sort of hard sometimes to get across to people who haven't grown up with that technology. They view the world in a bit of a different way.
But how does the technology make a difference to the way you behave? Do you think you become... I don't know, how do you become more selfish because you're using technology?
We do expect a lot for nothing and instantly with instant messaging, text messaging. We've got it all at the tip of our fingers. But you know, some people who haven't grown up with that technology will then think, oh, okay, so they're lazy, they want it all now for nothing. But then it's about using that technology to our advantage in a way which gives us, you know, an advantage over, for example, using MSN, we can talk to 10 people at once rather than just writing a letter to one person.
So you're used to getting everything when you want it, basically.
I mean, Harvey, you've worked a lot in the United States and thinking about, you know, this is about expectations as much as anything, isn't it? In the United States, we always think when we go over there, you know, certainly when it comes to service and things like that, they have higher expectations than we have. They want it now, and they want it good.
Well, I think, you know, in America it's always been the attitude that it's not so much they want it now, but it's there was a real pride in the sense of achievement. So striving for achievement is very positive, whereas here in the 70s and the 80s it was frowned upon if you were successful, and if you could afford to get a great car or whatever, people would go around and scratch it and they hated it or kick the windows in. It was just a completely different attitude. Today it's changed, and we are in an instant world today, which has its pluses and has its minuses. I think what Jelly was saying, and her point is that she can communicate with so many more people so quickly, but nevertheless I think the attitude to some extent is kind of creating a bit of a selfish society, which that is a bit of a worry, and it isn't so much about me, it should be about us collectively and how can we strive for success. But in the UK there is definitely a change in attitude and style. There's more money swilling around, there's more opportunity, and people now are accepting that and enjoying it, which is fantastic.
OK, we'll put that back to jellyellie in a moment or two, but first we asked some of our viewers out on the streets what they thought about the me generation.
I just have two daughters and I know a lot of young people, and they expect things. They want everything at once, they're not going to wait.
Kids nowadays, I mean, you see 12-year-olds with like tattoos and piercings and dressing, you know, like they're in their 30s. Like, to me, even that doesn't seem right. But, yeah, I guess spoiled is a good word to use.
I mean, no one likes to be told no, but if it's out of your hands, there's nothing you can do.
If I'm being told no, I know that I can get my way around it. So I'm probably the same as everyone else then. No, I don't like no.
Don't like no, don't like taking no for an answer. That's the problem, we don't say no enough, actually. Do you hear no enough, do you think?
Oh, I do hear no.
Do you? Do your parents say, actually, you can't have that? Can't have the place, can't go on MSN Messenger again today?
Yes, they do, and sometimes I try and worm my way around it, but other times I know, no, it's best for me. I don't want to be spoilt, so it's best for me if I take that no.
Is there danger you get isolated, though, jellyellies, in this online world? I mean,
Yeah.
do you have real human communication
Well,
as well?
I think that's, again, a big gap with the generations. Our parents will see us sitting there, staring at a screen for, a couple of hours a day, just typing away, where actually we are communicating with loads of people, and it's from all around the world. They're not just people living down our street. They're from all around the world that we've met online, and we can develop those relationships. And we learn more about different cultures, different communities, where they live, their jobs, and they're often older than us, younger than us. It's all different ages. In the real world, we wouldn't get the opportunity to communicate with that range of people.
Do you agree, Harvey, that
No,
there
I
is
don't.
there is a community out there that
there's
jellyelly is, but
there's
it's an online
definitely-
community?
There is definitely a huge online community, but I don't agree with this fact of being, cooped up in a room and just sitting in front of a screen, because people do like to be with each other and they want to share experiences. And I think one of the issues of this whole me and instant success thing today is about these reality TV shows, which have kind of spawned a whole crop of people who just think because they want it, they can be chosen by a panel and then instant stardom. And I have this TV series out at the moment which takes you in the real direction of how really hard it is to gain success and to keep success. And we kind of go through all these different journeys each week with complete different cross-sections of the entertainment world, from artists to clubs to, like this week we did a circus and whatever. And it really does show in the real world how difficult it is to get to that point.
I'm going to have to say no to you both in a moment or two, but jellyelly, last point on that. Are you prepared to work hard to achieve what you want?
Of course, yeah.
And fail?
Yes, and
Fail
fail. You learn the best lessons through failing, making a few mistakes, but get up and carry on going.
Okay, no jellyelly, no Harvey, no more time.
Your book's out soon,
Yes,
isn't it, in May? May the 31st.
We're learning an awful lot.
And you wrote it at 15, heavens above. Thank you for all your emails and text messages.